Hello, welcome back to uh, the VTOL VR Definitive Campaign Guide. Uh, yeah, we're continuing through the Operation Desert Cobra campaign for the FA-26B Wasp. Last time we completed mission 6? Yes, mission 6, Northern South Fault. So we're going to now into mission 7, Striking Oil. So, yeah, don't really have anything else to say. Although this mission is a mission where I learned of much more efficient strategy for completing the mission. So yeah, let's get into it. My tactics for this mission will have changed quite significantly from my previous runs of it. So let's get into it. We have located the enemy's main source of oil off the shore of some remote islands. The carrier group has been sent to destroy the oil platforms and further reduce the enemy's ability to fuel war. There seems to be an unusually high naval military presence here, so the guided missile cruisers will be assisting your attack. Air groups X-Ray and Sierra will be primarily focused on Seed, while Bravo will provide Cap. Your group, Kilo, will be responsible for striking the oil platforms. We need the platforms to be destroyed beyond all repair, so you can either destroy all key components on the platform, or destroy 2 support pillars to topple the entire platform. Okay, so this is where my strategy changes. So I've made videos on this mission twice before. You might those of you who've been here long enough might recall, on my first attempt, on my first run, on my first video, I went with destroying the legs of the platform to collapse it. And on my second run, I destroyed the key. I went destroying the key components just with gunfire. Now we're going back to the original strategy of destroying 2 support pillars, but with new tactics this time. Our cruisers will approach from the north, on the western side of the ridge. The air groups will approach on the eastern side of the ridge at low altitude. You should remain undetected until you reach the channel. The Seed attack from the east should occur at the same time that the cruiser anti-ship missiles reach the enemy. This will keep their defenses saturated while Kilo comes in to take down the oil platforms. There may be other ground targets for you, but we'll keep you updated for those as we acquire more information. Destroy 4 oil platforms. Objective is destroy 4 oil platforms, and threats are ships, SAMs, and aircraft. But our allies should be able to keep the aircraft and SAMs suppressed. So yeah, let's go. All right, so this is primarily an air-to-ground mission for us. So we need a targeting pod. We need so first of all, let's load up our primary weapon that we're going to be using to deal with the platforms. And that's going to be Mark 83 bombs. So the Mark 83 bombs are unguided 1,000-pound bombs. And but they have a pretty niche use. Their use is actually pretty niche, because you can only carry 1 of them per hardpoint, while you can carry 3 Mark 82 500-pound bombs per hardpoint. So yeah. Yeah, because normally, why would you want to carry a single 1,000-pounder? We can carry 3 500-pounders instead, which totals up to 1,500 pounds. Thus is more. So yeah, the Mark 83 bombs usage is pretty niche, but one advantage the Mark 83 bomb does, well, other than doing more damage than doing double the damage in one shot compared to the Mark 82, is that the blast radius is also significantly bigger than the Mark 82. And that's what we're going to take advantage of primarily, which is the blast radius. The blast radius is what we're going to be primarily taking advantage of. Also, The double damage, the double damage of the Mark 83 can be useful in some situations, such as maybe for needing to quickly sink ships, because a single Mark 83 can sink most ships in one hit. Actually, pretty much all ships except for except for carriers in one hit. So yeah. Although if there's many ships, you might be better off using the Mark 82 bombs, or just using like missiles, because ships are scary with their with their SAMs. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna be carrying a bunch of Mark 83s. In fact, we're gonna be actually carrying 5 Mark 83s. There are 4 oil platforms that we need to destroy, but we're gonna be carrying and we just basically need a single Mark 83 for each. But we're gonna bring 5 with 1 as a backup just in case we miss one, which I am liable to do. So yeah, one Mark 83 as a backup. Next, we're gonna be carrying a couple of AGM 88 harms. We carry a couple of actually no. Actually, we'll carry Mark 8 not Mark 8. AGM 88 harms on these hardpoints, on our wing tank hardpoints. And then we'll carry some where are they? Mavericks on our wing hardpoints. And then we'll just have a couple of air-to-air missiles for self-defense. Basically just for self-defense. So once again, we are very heavily loaded. This also means we don't have space for external all of our hardpoints are occupied, and that means our fuel tank hardpoints are also occupied, but it's fine. We don't need external tanks for this mission. This mission will be pretty quick. Is pretty quick. So let's go. Alright.
All units take off and await further instructions. We need to coordinate our attack with the guided missile cruisers.
Let's get started up. Get started up and prepare for launch. Alright, powered up. This mission might get a bit laggy because there's quite a lot of targets. So, there's quite a lot of targets in a small space, so this mission can get kind of laggy, especially if you have the spectator cam on. So keep that in mind. Alright. Tower, Kilo 1-1, request takeoff.
Kilo 1-1, Tower, roger that. Hold your position and wait for clearance. Kilo 1-1, you're cleared to taxi to Cat 4.
Alright. We're getting Cat 4. Let's go. Alright. Launch bar down. We're one of the last ones to be launched, but that's fine.
Kilo 1-1, locked in. Throttle down and run your launch checklist.
Alright. Ready for launch.
Our guided missile cruisers will go around on the western side of the ridge and keep their ships occupied
All right,
from the front.
Let's go.
Meanwhile, the air groups will go down the eastern side and slip in through the channel. They'll be in firing range right when you turn in. Kilo 1-1, shields up, ready to go.
Alright, we are airborne. Alright. We're airborne, let's prepare, let's group up for the attack. Because as command has stated, we are currently waiting for H hour for the operation to begin. Is he waiting for our cruisers to get into position? And as you can see, our cruisers are in position and they're launching their anti-ship missiles. So we're timing our attack so that
We're sending you the coordinates for your flight path now. On my mark, fly the path and begin your attack.
Roger.
The guided missile cruisers should be firing by the time you reach the channel.
Roger. I've set up our nav system to follow the GPS path that they're giving us.
Mark, Kilo, X-ray, and Sierra, fly the path now. Bravo, hang back and look out for air threats.
Roger. Alright. Let's start flying the path. Let's head towards the target. We can take our time heading towards the target because the seed groups need to neutralize the air defenses before we can come in anyways. Wingmen, regroup.
Wilco.
The seed groups need to come into neutralize the air defenses before we can do anything. So we can see them going on ahead, and we'll hang back for now. What do our wingmen have? Let's take a look at our wingmen's loadout. I see Mavericks. Lots of Mavericks. And then some AMRAAMs. Yeah, this mission, our wingmen are not going to be particularly useful this mission. I guess they could help maybe with attacking the ships or something.
Magnum.
But yeah. Overall, they're not going to be particularly that useful. Let's prepare our targeting systems. TGP on. Master arm switch ready. Alright. Seed groups have begun unlaunching their missiles.
Magnum.
Let's just wait.
Shock.
And cruiser anti-ship missiles are also coming in. You can see them. You can see it right there.
Fox 3.
Defeated.
Air defenses should be mostly dealt with by the time we get there.
That's what you call evasive maneuvers, matey. My missile missed. Going evasive. Magnum.
Alright. Smoke in the air. We're gonna circle around for like one round before... Yeah, we're gonna circle around for like one round before actually,
Missile defending. Firing Magnum.
we're gonna circle around a little bit. Like, we're just gonna make one 360-degree turn. Or I guess more like a 270-degree turn. Before going in. To give it a chance for missiles to impact. Give a bit of time for missiles to impact. Alright. Let's do a quick scan with our TGP. So seed group we're losing seed group aircraft. Alright, I think it's time. Let's go.
Going evasive. Come on, what you got?
Wingman, attack my target.
Sorry, can't do that.
Why not? Wingman, attack my target.
Negative.
Wingman, engage.
Roger, you got
Alright,
it.
let's get in there.
Fox 3. Engaging targets.
I don't know why you can't. Really not sure why they decided they just cannot engage the ships, but whatever. Alright, it's time. Let's go. Air defenses are neutralized. I wanted to take out that gunboat, that rocket boat, because Wingman, attack my target.
Fox 3. Roger, moving in.
Alright, there we go. Wingman, attack my target.
Shack. No, sir.
Whatever. Oh, well, it's already dead. Doesn't matter. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop a 1,000-pounder right in between two legs of the platform. The blast radius will be big enough to... Ah, I dropped the bomb too early. Damn it! I thought I had... Shoot, I forgot to enable CC ERP mode. Oops, my bad.
Splash 1. Looks like
Messed
the
up.
is on the other hand now.
What happened? I think we failed. Attack failed. Damn it. Damn it, attack failed. We missed.
Incoming missile.
Okay, and pro tip, make sure you enable CCRP mode.
A large number of fighters have been taken out from the enemy airbase. Bravo, move forward and regain airspeed.
Don't worry about the enemy fighters.
Sierra 1, fall back to the cruisers if you need cover. Otherwise, continue your attack on the oil rigs.
Enemy targets engaging.
Fox 3! I am
Don't
incoming.
don't worry about the enemy fighters. They are not they shouldn't be a concern for us. Pickle.
Copy.
So what we're gonna do is basically two of these platforms, this one and that one, and this platform and that platform have a man pads,
Evading.
have a guy with a man pads on them,
First platform has been destroyed.
and then he's gonna be, and he's real annoying. So we're just gonna blast him with a Maverick.
Splash! Got
Yes, we are basically just blasting a single guy with an anti-tank missile. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Enemy fighters are currently launching from the airbase.
Going evasive.
Missed? How'd that miss?
Missile launch.
I missed my target. Missiles defeated.
How'd that miss? What? How'd that
Fox
miss?
2. Engaging the
Wow,
enemy.
things are going horribly right now.
Missiles on me.
Things are really not going according to plan right now. How'd that miss? What?
Splash! Target destroyed. Incoming
How'd
missile.
that
Going
miss?
Oh man, that was close. Defeated.
Rifle.
Chat. Flare.
Copy that.
Alright. Alright. He should be dead.
Missile launch.
He should be dead now. Pickle? Pickle.
Roger, you got it.
Alright, anyways, this can
Launch.
you guys probably haven't really been taught how to drop bombs at this point. So when dropping a bomb, when you need to drop bombs on a precise point and you don't have guided bombs, I recommend using your bombs in CCRP mode. Oh jeez. Hold on.
Incoming
Fox
missile
2.
going evasive.
Roger.
Fox 3, missile
Missile
away.
launch. Missile launch.
Flares were successful.
Splash.
Fox 2.
So put your bombs in CCRP mode. I recommend switching on CCRP auto mode if you're gonna be doing that.
Smoke trail.
Pickle.
Deploy flares.
Fox 3.
Missile launch.
Yep, I'm spiked.
Missile launch.
Incoming
Shack.
missile going evasive.
Turret destroyed.
It almost got me.
I'm spiked. Hold on. Alright, defending.
Chat.
Fox 3.
Missile launch. Plot. Chat. Flare.
Defeated.
Target destroyed.
Missile on me. Evading.
Defeated.
Defeated. Fox 3.
Shoot.
Target missed.
Missile launch.
I have incoming.
Fox 3.
Flares were successful.
Fox 2.
Roger.
Splash. We can help. I mean, nothing says we can't help out with hostile fighters. Ooh.
Splash bandit.
Missile launch.
Incoming missile going evasive.
Fox 2.
Defeated. Missile away, Fox 2.
Switching to guns.
Splash.
Affirmative.
That was an ASF F58.
Fox 3.
That was an ASF 58. Nice.
Fox 2, missile away.
Alright.
Missiles defeated. Re-engaging.
Splash, hostile down.
Magnum.
Anyways, as I was saying, as I was trying to explain how to destroy that, did we fail to blow up that platform?
Missile launch.
We might have. I think we might have.
Evaded that one.
Is that
Might not be
platform
so lucky
down?
next time.
That platform is down. Okay, yeah.
Magnum.
There's one platform left. The first one, which we completely failed to destroy because I forgot to enable CCRP mode.
Evading.
So CCRP mode, which stands for constantly calculated release point, is basically a mode for dropping bombs where you point at a target with your TGP. Your targeting computer will calculate the exact point you need to release your bomb. And then I recommend enabling CCRP auto mode in the equip menu. And then when you line up the bomb, you line up your bombing run, and then you simply hold down the trigger when you're close, and it'll automatically drop the bomb at the correct time, at the precisely the correct time, assuming you're flying steady.
Oh yeah, good shack.
Anyways, we're just gonna blow up. Since we're out of bombs, we're just gonna blow up this this oil rig the old-fashioned way, just with our guns.
And rifle.
Missile launch.
All right.
Great work. All oil rigs have been destroyed.
Oil rigs
Fall
destroyed.
back to
All
the objective
oil
waypoint and await further instructions.
all rigs
Enemy
destroyed.
targets engaging.
All rigs, oil rigs,
guns.
they're dead. They're dead. Anyways, that was pretty smooth. Other than wasting our bombs, that was pretty smooth. Looks like all the enemy fighters are neutralized, are down as well, so that's good. Anyways,
I didn't hit my
the
target.
primary reason I decided to bring Mavericks is to deal with those man pads infantry on the oil rigs, because they are actually pretty annoying, and actually they can actually
Smoke trail.
they are actually really good at taking down your allies, because your allies are pretty dumb and they often just don't pop. They don't know how to evade IR missiles. So yeah, if you're not careful, they can actually bring down a good amount of your allies, which is why I recommend taking them down quick with your Mavericks. Anyways, the oil rigs are
We
down.
have received some crucial intel on the whereabouts of a high priority target. Stand by for orders.
Roger.
Guns. Ah shit, they got me. I'm going down.
How are you going down? Wingman, regroup.
Copy that.
And it's once all the oil rigs are down, you'll be told to regroup at the rally point, and await further orders, which is what we're doing right now. How's our wingman?
Kilo 1. It turns out that one of the highest ranking officers is being transported on a mountain road. Find them at the next waypoint and take them down before they can get away.
Roger.
Enemy targets. Weapons armed.
Here you might notice
Incoming missile.
this two SAM radars have come online, and that's why we brought the harms. We're just gonna blast these two SAM radars with our harms. And also I'm gonna drop all my empty hard points so I don't have them just clogging up my weapon selection. Wingman, engage.
Roger that.
Break, smoke trail.
Yep, I see the smoke trail.
Weapons armed.
Whoa, break!
The target is on the move.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that's a flak missile.
Over T.
That's a cluster missile.
Magnum.
Alright, anyways, our harm should be impacting in momentarily. 8 seconds.
Missile army. Defeated.
Shack. Alright, one radar shacked. One SAM radar shacked. Waiting for the next one. 20 seconds. That's a long travel time.
Over T.
Break, smoke trail.
Over T. Over T.
Let's actually stay down and wait until our harm impacts.
Guns.
10 seconds.
Shack.
4, 3, 2, 1, impact. And the radar, I think that's the radar neutralized. All right.
Incoming missile. Going evasive.
Now let's go take out the VIP transport. There are 3 APCs down there. Oh, there's also a SAW. I'm gonna send my wingman after it. Wingman, attack my target.
Defeated.
I have them in my sights. Engaging.
Roger.
Spotted hostile targets. Arming weapons. Incoming missile.
There are 3 VIP transports down there. You can see there's 3 IR APCs. Just blast all 3 of them. I'm just gonna blast all 3 of them with my Mavericks. Rifle.
Roger.
Evaded that one. Might not be so lucky next time.
Missile launch.
Missiles
Whoa.
defended.
Chaff.
Whoa.
Flare.
Smoke trail.
Over flare.
Check. Good hit on priority target. All units return to base.
Roger. Alright.
Shack.
Roger. All priority targets neutralized. And all priority targets neutralized. Alright, our work here is done. So the VIP transport will start from the marked waypoint, and they'll travel down the road towards this towards this checkpoint, which has GAV-25. The VIP will board the, and if you're not quick enough, if you don't intercept the VIP transport in the VIP convoy in time, the VIP will board this convoy. Sorry, will board this GAV-25 and he'll try to escape. If he boards the bull shark, then you'll have to shoot him down. You have to shoot it down. Also, a AAA down there. Careful, there's AAA down there. Anyways, our work here is done. Our work here is done. Heading back to the carrier. Yeah, as I said, this mission is actually pretty short if you know what you're doing. We just, ideally, you know, don't miss your bombs. Don't miss your bombs, first of all. Make sure Make sure CCRP auto mode is on in the equip menu. Like, you know, in the equip menu right here. I already dropped I jettisoned my bombs, so yeah. Make sure CCRP mode auto mode is enabled. Just aim for a point. Just aim like right in between two of the legs, and then just drop your bomb right there. It should take out the platform, no problem. If you missed your first bomb, well, that's why we carried extra. and if you don't have any bombs left and the platform is standing, just like take out the key components. If you're wondering what the key components are, it's basically the main drilling tower, the big tank, and the auxiliary tanks on the side. You can just simply shoot them with your guns, and that'll be good enough. Alright. Returning to base. Heading back to the carrier. Tower, Kilo 1-1, request landing.
Kilo 1-1, tower, copy. Flight heading 030. Expect runway 10.
Roger. The carrier is currently in the middle of doing a U-turn, so we're probably gonna have to wait until the carrier completes the turn before we can actually land. Because trying to land on the carrier while it's landing is difficult, to say the least.
Kilo 1-1, cleared to land on the carrier.
Roger. Wingman RTB.
Copy that.
Wingman honestly weren't that much help. They kind of just did. I just like pretty much just set them to do their own thing. I guess they might have helped me up with the enemy fighters maybe, but yeah, I mostly just sent them to do their own thing. They cannot help. They cannot help with the oil platforms anyway. Their AI just does not know how to destroy. Like, they don't recognize oil platforms as a valid target. The AI does not recognize the oil platforms as a valid target, even though they are destructible and are part of the and are valid objectives. But yeah, because they're just like they're not marked as enemies or friendlies. All right, I'm just keeping an eye on the carrier, seeing if it's turning. Actually, we can just see if the carrier is done turning if we look at the ILS. If the ILS stops changing directions, if the approach path stops changing direction, then we know the carrier is done turning. But for now, we're just gonna circle around the carrier until the carrier finishes turning. Like, I really do not recommend trying to land while the carrier is turning. And yes, this recommendation will return later. In all likelihood. Just continue circling for now. I think it's It should be done once it starts, once it's like, it's almost fully north, once it turns almost fully north. I think the carrier is done. I think the carrier is done turning now. Alright, let's begin our case 1 approach. Actually, you know what? We're far enough out that we can do a case 3 approach. And that is we're just gonna land directly on the carrier. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna line up the approach path with our ILS and also with our nav display. Gear down, flaps down, hook down. Bit more to the left. We're still pretty we're pretty low. So we need to catch the approach, the glide slope. All right, on the localizer, almost on the glide slope.
Call the ball.
Kilo 1-1 ball.
Roger ball.
Lost a bit too much speed, but it's fine. All right, almost on the glide slope. We're a bit deviating a bit too far to the left. All right, on the glide slope. All right, we're on the glide slope. Let's maintain the speed about 165 knots. And now we're basically bang on the approach path.
Lined up. Ready for lineup. You're high. 3-wire. Welcome back.
All right.
Follow the taxi path to your parking area.
Got a little bit high because I got a little distracted when having to correct our approach path, but that's fine. All right, perfect. We still got a 3-wire anyway, so we're good. Bit of a bounce on the landing due to us kind of diving down, but it's fine. Let's get to our parking spot and shut her down.
Ground crew is ready to rearm on your command.
Alright. And engines are shut down. I guess we can watch one landing as usual. Wire. You will never be like that guy who got the 3-wire in the last mission. Okay. There's also some AV-42s approaching the carrier for landing. For vertical landing. Man, and the AI can always like perform like perfect vertical landings. I mean, I guess it is the AI. But they can always perform perfect vertical landings. You know, I have to like circle. I gotta like circle the carrier at least once and approach very slowly. No, also not to mention they can basically like hover directly above their parking spot, matching the carrier's speed, and just land perfectly and just land just straight down, just like that. Look. Look, they can just do that. Man, really only an AI could do that, really. They can land perfectly. They can perform perfect vertical landings, but they can't. They can't follow they can't follow your exact orders to not get shut down. All right. Alright, again, that's another short mission. And next time will be the final mission for the Operation Desert Cobra campaign, Decapitation. With that, that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.